What is up, Sideways fam? We're back again to another video, and today we're going to be taking Myers S13 to the dyno. I know there should have been a part 2 for this video, and I'll link some of the little segments of it, but honestly guys, I ended up just forgetting to film a whole bunch of this stuff. We do a whole bunch of S13s, there's a whole bunch of these cars on my channel, but I will spend a few minutes going ahead and walking around the car and showing you everything that was done that wasn't caught in you know, the last video or in between, to kind of catch you up to where we are. This thing looks phenomenal. I seriously cannot stress enough about how much patience and time we put into making this thing look the way that it looks. It's different than the majority of our other builds too. So let's go ahead and go over there right now and show you guys how it looks, because this car is going to be getting on dyno today as well. There will be 2 videos being shot today. Demetrius's 370Z from Superculture, and then also Myers S13 right here that I'm going to show you guys right now. It's a little sneak peek for you guys. He's also getting on dyno today. Danny's doing us a favor since Supra's in Vegas. It's literally on Wednesday and today is Monday. So we have a day and a half basically till we leave. But let's not lollygag too much and talk too much right now. Let's go ahead and show you the car. So when you look at this car, the coolest thing about it is when you walk around the vehicle, you literally can't tell that it's not just a standard S chassis and that there's like anything even going on. It just looks like a standard, you know, like basic 240. You walk around the car, I mean, mind you, there's little odds and ends stuff for this thing that's kind of just needs to be addressed. But I mean, for a basic 240 that like everybody would typically build for their, you know, track car or time attack car, it's there. I mean, I would know from seeing, you know, the shifter, having a 4-bolt shifter like that, and obviously having a race dash, that everything's there. We still need to do a little bit of cleanup underneath the car, guys, so sorry about that. Just today's about dyno and getting it done, so whatever. But without further ado, let me go ahead and pop the hood so I can show you guys what's up, and tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys like it. It looks really good. Obviously, we still need to wipe the bay down with some quick detail and everything. You can't really see the flaked out paint job right now because it's in the shade. I mean, you'll have to go in the sun to see all the crazy paint job I did last time. And it's just, like I said, it is very dusty and dirty and everything too. We do need to finally clean that up, but it's gonna probably get dirtier and dustier at dyno. So not really too tripping. Everything seems to be working. I mean, it's all looking really good. I don't think we're gonna have any problem in the world with this. The goal of the day is to hit this car with 500 horsepower. The customer's never had anything even close to that, I believe, for a street vehicle. So, I mean, screw it. Let's just go ahead and go for it and see what happens. And, you know, we'll just let him learn on that. And if he wants to increase, he has a 2JZ. We put BC 264 cams in this. This car has a comp 6465. We're running a treadstone manifold with a 44 millimeter Turbo Smart Hypergate GT. We're running a King's Royal intake manifold, the billet black one, with a set of our FMS 1200cc injectors from my buddy Rocky. Love you, buddy. You're the best. We went ahead and built a full custom straight pipe exhaust to a turbo back in a 3-inch downpipe setting. And I mean, pretty much all the works. AEM Infinity, you got a BTI 7-inch dash display, digital speed sensor, fuel pressure, oil pressure monitoring. You have wideband O2, which will have a safety. You have boost controller. You have map sensor, you know, all the other good stuff that you would need for an Infinity system to have it be able to be safe and reliable. So this is the setup that you would typically want to do. I will let you guys know, don't think setups like this are cheap. This is a very expensive setup, and it doesn't matter what vehicle you put it in, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. If you kind of look at the numbers, I will tell you, I'm not going to tell you what the total amount is of what it costs the customer, but I will tell you guys, this is about $15,000 in parts right here, guys. And I mean, that's just including parts. I mean, not the engine and not the transmission. So kind of think about what that would be just to get the turbo and the cams and the gaskets and the, you know, the sensors and the harness and the fuel system and all the other stuff that goes with it to even make it to be something like this. So anyways, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get the car ready for dyno, which is just basically moving some cars around and pulling it out. Make sure his gas tank is full of 91 octane. We're gonna go ahead and tune him on flex fuel. So we'll do 91 first, E85 last, kind of see where it hits this time. Engine runs bomb. So super excited about today. I can't wait till it's done, and we're gonna have 2 cars done for Supers in Vegas. Woohoo! That way we can go ahead and enjoy our weekend and enjoy our whole week of being off, and let's get right into it, guys. So we're just rolling on the street, following Caden in the 240 with, you know, 2020 tags, just rolling around, straight pipe, the engine that's not from the US, and
got some cobwebs.
Yeah, got some cobwebs blowing off the back, and all the cops looking at us from every which way of directions, everything, and I'm filming while I'm driving, which is also probably not okay. But yeah, let's get to Pexi because it's about to rain, and yeah, something good day. Alrighty guys, so we just arrived at Pexi USA. It's later on in the day since we did dyno a car earlier, and this was the second car on the list today to get done. So all the other cars we've been doing as of recently, we're hoping for 500 horsepower today. I don't think we're gonna have really a problem because all the cars that we do are pretty much the same setup. It's real streamlined. So if it all goes well, in about 4 or 5 hours, we'll be pretty much done here, and the car will be heading home. It is kind of sketchy driving the car, I will say, because the car doesn't have tags. It does not have brake lights. It does not have headlights. It's supposed to rain. So it's gonna be a weird day, but the car ran flawlessly coming over here. No, the temperature was at 185, which is super awesome considering it's about 100 degrees outside today. And everything else looks great. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting the car on the dyno right now, and then we're gonna get rolling. So we're at 10 psi right now on 91 octane, doing 340. And we're gonna go ahead and go up to 14, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut it right now to 95. 415 horsepower, 14 wheel size. We're gonna go ahead and do E85 now. So we're gonna do one more pull on 91. Horsepower, guys. Great. Still the same boost. There's an RB in this, yeah.
It's kind of yellow though.
That's just this fucking thing, dude. '91 out, E85 going in. Bro, you look buff.
Thanks, dude.
You're so buff, Caden.
I'm trying. First pull E85, 498 horsepower. And I'm not even sure that he was even all the way in it right now. It looks like it's going to be a pretty quick day. We're already basically at 500 horsepower. We're going to do one more pull, just get a little bit more timing in it, see what we can get about that. I think we're still going to leave it at about 14 pounds just to be nice and conservative. And then when he wants to come back, we'll go ahead and add another pump in, and we can really ramp in the power even higher if he wants to go to make 6,700 horsepower, whatever the deal is. But overall, what a beauty, dude. That is just so freaking hot. Anyways, our other phone just died right now, so last pull on E537 with 451 torque. What a beauty, man. He's gonna love this thing. So freaking awesome. I bet he's super excited about how that looks. So we're gonna go ahead and get her unloaded. What a good day. Everything went nice and smooth. Let's get her home safe. Alrighty guys, so overall smooth day. Car's off the dyno. We're gonna go ahead and get to the shop right now. Super happy with the numbers we got. We'll do a few little rollers, and then we'll do a few little B rolls, and we'll be on and done with the video. Alrighty guys, so Danny's here. We're going to be doing the final two-step setup for the car so it can go home. So stay with it. We're going to shoot some flames, and until next time guys.